Committees are held as part of the council meeting process in order for committees to consider reports prepared by council officers and to make recommendations regarding these reports to the council monthly meeting. Council delegates from the Infrastructure and Environmental Committee are Mayor Kennedy, Deputy Mayor Hickey, Councillor Allgate, Councillor Byrne, Councillor Chandler and Councillor Page. All councillors undertook an oath of affirmation at the beginning of their term of office and declared to undertake the duties of the office of councillor in the best interest of the people of Broken Hill local government area and the city of Broken Hill, and they will faithfully and impartially carry out the functions, powers, authorities and discretions vested in them under the Local Government Act 1993 or any other act to the best of their ability and judgment. Live streaming and recording of the meeting. This committee meeting is being live streamed via YouTube and recorded and published via online council's website. To those present in the meeting today, by attending this public meeting, you are consenting to your image, voice and comments being recorded and published. The chairperson and or general manager have the authority to pause the live stream if comments or debate are considered defamatory or otherwise inappropriate for publishing. Participants are advised they may be subject to legal action if they engage in unlawful behaviour or commentary. Can Councillor Page please turn his phone off?
Point of order.
Thank you, Councillor. Apologies, Dale. There's no apologies because I turned up. No other apologies. No. Leave of absence. Councillor Boland has submitted a leave of absence application for this meeting as he will be in Sydney for work. And Councillor Allgate is on annual leave from May 30th to June 23rd. And he's absent from this meeting as also. Can I have a mover for those leave of absence? Councillor. Oh, yeah. Councillor Chandler and seconder. Councillor Byrne. No, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Thanks, councillors. All in favour? Passed. Add order here today. Right. The prayer, can I call on Councillor Chandler?
Almighty God, we ask you to invoke your blessing upon this council, direct and prosper our deliberations to the advancement and true welfare of the people of the council area, our state and Australia.
Thanks, Councillor Chandler. Acknowledgement of country, Councillor Page. No, sorry, Councillor Byrne.
We acknowledge the traditional owners of the land upon which we meet today, the land of the Willakali people, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging.
Thanks, Councillor Byrne. Councillor Page.
We thank the great miners of the wives who were part of the 1920 strike that last over 500 days, to live a 35-hour work week, mining was our past.
Thanks, Councillor Page. For the minutes of the Environmental Committee meeting for the 19th of May 2025, can I have a mover for them? Councillor Chandler. Seconder. Seconder, Councillor Kennedy, Mayor Kennedy. All in favour of those minutes? Passed. Unanimous. Any disclosure of interest? No disclosures. Thank you. Reports. Report number 1, Broken Hill City Council report dated 103/25, dated June 10th, 2025, the Broken Hill Library Project, June 2025 construction update.
I'll move the recommendation and add a number 3 that all involved to date be commended on the fine work that's been done.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mayor Kennedy. Seconder for that? And you accept that change there, Councillor Chandler? Accept that extra condition there. Thank you. Did you want to speak on that, Mayor Kennedy?
Yeah, look, we did just go through for a look there, and the library is really looking good. The wall that was reconstructed looks amazing. You wouldn't know that it's a rebuilt wall of the fire station. They've chosen a brick that looks very close to the original brick. The fire station wall that was reconditioned also looks amazing. They did show us a little bit of a seat that was to be done within that garden area, and it might be at maybe a little bit more down the track, maybe not too much longer. It might be worth just having a site tour for all the councillors to have a bit of a look at, because it probably is at a stage where it would be interest of all to just see, just to get some of the feedback or education on what's being put there as far as insulation, and make sure that there's no water creeping up concrete 2 metres into the ground below surface, and another 500 mil below that. So it's over 2.5 metres in the ground. There's just some things there that I think a lot of councillors would be really interested in to see the progress at the moment. So if at some stage in the next month or so that there's an opportunity, I think that would be good.
Thanks, Mayor Kennedy. Do you want to speak on that, Councillor? No. I'll just add to that I think it's fantastic that the inspection we had today was really, really informative, and it's looking really good. And going back through and looking at the costing, where we're within 1% of what the budget figure, I think is excellent. It's a pity that our 0.1. Well, I missed the point on mine. It's a pity our civic centre hadn't been done in the same vein. I reckon it would have had it been in the same, we wouldn't have had these problems. Everybody in favour of that motion? Thank you. Unanimous. Item number 2. The Broken Hill City Council Report number 10425, dated June the 4th, 2025. Draft terms of reference, Tidy Towns Working Group and Historical Unmarked Graves Project. Do I have a mover? Move that way, Councillor Mayor Kennedy.
I think it'd probably be a good idea to go with option 2. Option 2. To your motion now.
Well, you move the motion. Yeah.
Yeah, so I move it as it is with option 2 as the preferred option. But we also look at just the costing for the plaque itself. And so we'll go with that option, but then in the future with just the plaque, and maybe we can, if they're cheap enough, use just blue metal from Blue Metal Quarry. But I think in the short term, we'll just go with the option number 3 and look at just plaques and the potential to put them on donated stone.
So did you want to do 2 or 3, Councillor Kennedy?
Option 2.
Option 2.
Yeah.
But you just said then option 3. Oh.
Get it costing for just the plaque itself.
Right. Bit confusing that was. $500 for bronze plaque.
500 for a plaque. So just if I could open it to discussion, if the chair doesn't mind.
Please do.
Because you're looking at 500, so you could get potentially 20 plaques. What are the councillors' thoughts on blue metal stones? Like, you can get that size stone. Wouldn't be much if I could just through the general manager to the manager of infrastructure. Wouldn't take much to bind them to blue metal, would it? Stone?
Through the chair, it wouldn't be to put it to the blue metal stone. It would have to have a look about how we can source and how much we can source. But the actual binding would be the same as the slopers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Al, you.
Yeah. Yes.
The reason I preferred item 2 was it had room either side if somebody wanted to come through and put flowers or something beside it. The other 2 was standalone. But I think if you went for just a big lump of blue metal, It'd be very costly. Yeah.
Sorry, you don't mind if I?
No, discuss it. Yeah,
So
yep, please.
you reckon it'd be costly?
Yeah, start moving rocks, yeah.
Yeah, even if they were donated.
Well, I suppose if you got them donated, that'd be.
Well,
absolutely cheaper.
I would say without this is just me, I'd say without a doubt, you'd have no problem with Mawson's donating any amount of rocks for preservation of graves,
Oh, okay.
would be my guess. But that's why I said in the short term, we'll just go with option 2.
Yeah,
With a view in the future of looking at just a plaque and finding out what would be required to, well, it's up to the committee anyway. I think that there is an option there for them to get big stones donated, and then you're only looking at a couple of bags of concrete and a bit of a digging and you've got them.
yeah. I actually liked option 3 best, but
I do like option 3. It's just that it's
we're reducing the numbers back to 12.
reducing the
Yeah.
numbers and reducing the numbers,
Yeah.
and it's not why it's as Councillor Chandler said about also the width. You're going back to a little
Yeah,
square marker as opposed to.
to something that, yeah.
I also did like the prefer the
Yeah.
look
Of 3.
of 3.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll go with 2. All those in favour of option 2? Passed unanimous. Thank you. Item number 3, Broken Hill City Council Report number 10525, dated May 21, 2025. Minutes of Project Consultative Groups, Project Steering Group meetings held on 22nd August 24, 15th of January 25 and 12th of May 2025. Can I have a mover, please? Those. Councillor Byrne, Councillor Chandler. Councillor Byrne, would you like to speak on that?
No, it's just a really good committee that's doing some good work. So we'll keep that up and keep the ball rolling.
Thank you. Councillor Chandler?
No.
No. I agree with you, Councillor Byrne. Oh, sorry.
Just if the mover and the seconder would just say that all involved be commended on that one
Yeah,
as well.
right.
That's an outstanding committee.
Yeah.
The reports are outstanding. It provides a lot of information, not just to the council and other councillors, but also the community if anyone does read that, because there's so much visual impact in the reports themselves.
Yeah, and I agree. And the council staff that attend those have been excellent in advising everyone. And the community groups have been really good, work well together. And I think most of the meetings were very, very constructive and good. So thank you all. All in favour of that? Thank you. No confidential matters? No.
Just a quick one, because I know the general manager does know about this, and I think it might just be a benefit to some of the other councillors, is just a time frame on the Women's Memorial in the town square. It has got to the point where it's all been completely chipped off. If you just want to, if the general manager.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, through you, Mr. Chair. So the Women's Memorial has been chipped off in regards to all the old concrete. It was supposed to be installed late last month, by the end of last month. Our contractor installing it's now just actually cleaning up the concrete and doing the final bits and pieces that he needs to do. So we're expecting an installation by the end of this month. But once we have a confirmed date, we'll be able to advise councillors. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, General Manager. Just one thing was back on that, my apologies, back on the library. There's been an audit come in today on the costings and all that, which I'd like to, if we can have that presented at the general meeting next week. Can we just put that in there, please? Thank you. Any other business? No. All done. Finished.